Alright, I'm out for a walk again. It's one of these recordings. I don't know actually if I'm going to release this, but I would be recording this for myself anyways. So I thought I might as well, maybe I'll post this, I don't know. But I was just thinking to myself, like, my vision has never been clearer. I know exactly what I see for myself. Over the course of months, years, you get clear on what it is you actually want. And I feel like I'm at a point right now where, like I said, my vision has never been clear. Like, I know what I see for myself. And as I continue to take action towards getting there, as I continue to take consistent action to better myself, so I'm better equipped at getting to my goals, as I take consistent action in the direction of my goals, as a byproduct of that, I gain confidence. The level of confidence I have in myself has never been higher. Now, this is all well and great, but because you care so deeply about what it is you're doing, especially if you have a really crystal clear idea of where it is you want to go, like, you care about it. If you didn't care about it, you probably wouldn't take action, or you probably wouldn't feel motivated or disciplined enough to take consistent action. Like, when you know why you do the things that you do, or you know what you're doing it for, it's much easier to show up and be consistent and take action when you don't feel like taking action. Because, as we all know, when everything's all good and you're rolling and you have the momentum, it's easy to take action. It's easy to take action. But when it's hard, when you aren't feeling motivated, that's when it's difficult. That's when you really have to push yourself even more. And where it's even more important for you to take action and be consistent, because you've set that standard for yourself. Like waking up early, for example, and going for a run in the wintertime when it's freezing cold, and you'd rather be doing anything else. You'd rather stay in bed and get some extra sleep. It's warm, it's cozy. But you know you've set that standard for yourself. You know that this run is going to help you. You know that it's going to allow you to be disciplined in other areas. It's, you're keeping the promises you made to yourself. You told yourself you're going to get up early and go for that run in the morning. I don't care about how cold it is. I don't care how. I just want to stay where I am. You go out, you do it, and you feel even better afterwards. And that feeling is incredible. And it's funny, I've used the run analogy in different recordings because I've really fallen in love with running. But it's like, you go for your run when you don't want to, or even if you do want to, you go for your run, and like, you tell yourself, at least this is what I do, like, when I'm on my run and it's really hard, I'll just tell myself, like, think about how amazing you're going to feel after you get done this run. Think about how amazing that, nice warm shower is going to be after you get done from that run. If you running in the cold, just continuing on with that example. But, like, it's funny because when you're in that shower, or after you get done with that run, you're happy, you're proud of yourself because you told yourself you do it and you did it. But, like, all you can think about is the run, which I think is like a metaphor to just, like, enjoy the process. Because, like, if as you're pursuing your goal, as you're taking action consistently towards your goals, like, you're going to get to your goal and you're going to think about the process. Like, you're going to think about all the ups and the downs that you went through to get to that goal. And the same thing is true with a run, Like, you may get that runner's high while you're on your run and you're going to feel amazing for, a certain stint. And then the next stint, you may feel like shit because your leg is hurting. There's ups and downs on a run, just like there is when it comes to getting to your goals, or the pursuit to getting to your goals. And you just didn't, after you get to your goal, you're going to be thinking about the process. You're going to be thinking about all the highs, all the lows that you went through. So that's just an interesting parallel I found with running. But my main point is to say, when you actually really care about like what you're doing, when you care about why you do the things that you do, you know why you do the things that you do, you're taking action consistently towards those goals. It's hard when you don't know how things are going to come about. You don't know how the dots are going to connect. And I know I spoke about this in my last recording, but it's something that's been on my mind for a while, because you can really get down on yourself, and it can have an effect on your output, how much action that you're taking consistently, when you just aren't seeing the results that you want, or you don't really know what the next step is. You don't know how things are going to align. You don't know how you're going to get to the places that you clearly see for yourself. And this is something that I've experienced firsthand, and it's a tricky one to navigate. It's not easy to navigate. You know, you wake up one morning feeling so disciplined, ready to go, ready to take action, continuing to better yourself. And then the next morning you wake up with that same mindset, but in the back of your mind you're like, nothing's really changed. Like, I understand, compounding is important. Keep showing up for yourself. It's important. But when you don't know how things are going to connect, you don't really know what that next step is, it can really deter you. It can mess you up mentally, because you're like, why am I really doing this? I'm not seeing any results. But the truth is, you will see results if you continue to show up. You will see those results if you continue to stay true to the standard that you have set for yourself internally. And there's no doubt in my mind that that's the case. It's not always going to be easy. It really isn't. But you probably knew that going in. Like, if you're striving for a big goal, there's something that you really want to achieve, something that you've never done before, like, you probably knew going in that it wasn't going to be easy. And that's what makes it worthwhile, because if it was easy, there wouldn't be that much value associated with it. So, like, what's the point? Like, if you want something that ultimately you're going to be really proud of yourself for continuing to show up, like, you just got to continue to show up. And this is what I'm telling myself. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to release this recording. I have no idea what the audio sounds like, because it's very windy. But that's the truth. If you have a very clear image in your mind of where you see yourself going, and you take consistent action, it will compound. It will compound. There are going to be days where you feel like shit. There's going to be days where you don't know how things are going to align. But knowing the how really isn't your job anyways. Like, if you continue to show up for yourself, regardless, you're going to be able to look back and see how things lined up for your favor. Just stay true to you and listen to your heart ultimately. That will never steer you in the wrong direction. If you're being yourself and you're staying true to your heart and you're doing what you're doing from a place of love, you're just trying your best, at the end of the day, good things will come. Good things will happen. That's what I believe, at least. So, like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this, but if I don't, it'll end up being an audio journal that I have for myself. But yeah, just keep doing your thing, keep showing up, keep having faith, have faith in God, trust in yourself, trust in the plan, And that's it. Keep chipping away. That's all.